Right guys and girls, I got a drill here that's helping students create more speed, helping students create more whip down at the bottom, helping them control release, control strike, and control the distances they hit the ball in a way through better strikes and improved distance. Let me show you it. It's helping so many students, I reckon it can help you. So a big problem we see with students down through impact is that they want to just hold on to the shot. It's like they want to steer it. They want it to just last forever almost, impact. You know, it's this kind of lots of deliberate movements, and then impact is this kind of guiding, straight, linear, almost kind of movement as they try to just push that ball down into target. And I get it, you're nervous of hitting the ball off line and those kind of things, but most people are losing shots through one, a lack of distance, we all need more, and two, a lack of strike. They just can't find the middle of the club enough. They're just not hitting the middle of the bat, meaning they hit one plumb and it goes 150 yards, and then they hit a few not so great and they're going 130 yards. You can't play golf like that. You need those dispersions north to south, so long and short, as tight as you can get them. And this drill's totally going to help you get some strikes with speed down at the bottom, probably like you've not felt before. So stage one of this drill is we're going to split our hands on the club. So lead hand at the top, trail hand at the bottom of the grip here. Now you'll have different amounts of kind of separation, which you'll see in a second. And what we're going to do is just place this club back here so it's parallel to the ground and it's pretty parallel to the ball to target line. So it's not over here, it's not back here, not down here, not up here. So quite a neutral, almost into your downswing position. But I don't want it in front of you. I want your lead hand, so for me, my gloved hand, opposite trail leg, because we're simulating a down to the impact position, downswing into impact position idea. Now you can start moving your body in this in a second, which we'll come to, but all I want you to do from here, from this split hand drill, is I want you from this trail leg position to start pulling your lead hand up and let your trailed hand go down, and let your lead hand almost feel like it's pulling back towards you as the trail hand, flings out in front of you. So it's going to look something like that. So we're really trying to get that club to fling out in front of us. Now, I'm not doing it nice and slow and deliberate. I'm not kind of going like this. I'm absolutely like flinging it around the center of this. I mean, like flinging it, you know, like I was going to helicopter my club like out in front of me. And if you think about that, helicoptering, you've hit a bad shot, like no one does this obviously, but maybe as a kid some of us did it, where you helicopter your club. Best way of throwing it, not like this. That doesn't go anywhere. If you want to really get your anger out this way, do not throw your club. So that's a joke. But trying to get it to spin around that grip is going to throw it and fling it out in front of you super fast. And it's the same idea as with impact. I want you to get some speed around that grip, and I want one end of it slowing down where the other end of it is picking up speed. So just over the ball here, I'm just going to really pull this back and fling that out in front of me. So I'm really trying to get the feeling of this club going, and it's quick, and there's a whoosh, and then I'm going to try and get those same feelings into my shot. Boom, like boom. You can do this drill at home, you can do it on the course, you can do it on the practice area. You're totally going to feel a difference in the way you let that club go. It's going to do a few things. It's going to give you the feeling of this end of the club slowing down as this end speeds up. We want our energy getting into that head so we're not wasting it over here or over here like lots of amateurs do. It's going to give you a bit more feeling of what the hands are actually doing. So they do cross, they are moving, they're not just pulling through in these kind of linear straight lines. And this end of the club is coming up and around your body as this end throws out. Because now I want you to do it like this. Same split hands. Just going to move the ball so I don't hit it. Same split hands, but now I want you to do is just pull it straight, like lots of people are doing this way. So that's where we see lots of people kind of going this way through impact. I want you just to feel like you're pulling it in a straight line. Just listen to the contradictions or the difference in the amount of whoosh. Probably won't get this on my mic, but when I split hands and slow this end, speed that end up, we get a whoosh. When I just pull through, oh, it's so hard to get a whoosh. And this is what so many golfers are doing. Got to let the club go. So once we've got the feeling of almost pulling that grip off and throwing that club out with the trail hand, lead hand almost pulling that grip off, and we've hit a few shots, and you're starting to feel the difference, and you're even starting, like I can feel that release. When I do this drill, I can feel that in my shot now, like it isolates it in my head, like that movement, that feeling. And then I can start picking it out in amongst all the moves, and hopefully you will be able to as well. But we can do better than this, and we can take it to a higher level, because guess what? Your body can help as well. So now what I'm gonna do with the split hand drill, same as before, but this time, rather than be just kind of flat-footed and even pressure in my setup with my body, now what I'm gonna do is bend lead leg a little bit, really push down on my toes of my lead foot, and I'm now going to do the same drill, but jump out of that lead foot. But I'm loading it first to then jump. Oh yes! We're talking better strikes and more power. Like, you're going to lower scores. So I've got that load and let go, and then again, ball. Same ideas. Oh, we're ripping it. That's just my 9-iron, just trying to get comfortable, just trying to get the feeling, trying to get some ideas of some different moves into my action. You can do this with the driver as well. Just be careful that you don't smash the ground because it's a longer club, but get the same feeling and really do it fast. Really get both hands, one throwing, one pulling. You know, really, like, chucking it this way as fast as you can. And again, do it step at a time, so I'm just away from the ball, just feeling it go, and then I'm going to put that into my shot. I'm feeling it let go at the bottom. This is going to help with release, so in turn now you're going to hopefully get less curvature off to the right, longer, straighter, better struck drives. Again, remember not to smash the ground with this because it will feel longer. Now put the lead foot idea into it as well. Get that feeling of that jumping out and that lead foot loaded and releasing, same ideas with your shot. Boom. Honestly, so many of you are leaving so much on the table when it comes to trying to let that club go at the bottom, trying to get the most out of what's happening down at the bottom. Driver, so common, this kind of linear pull, drag with the arms, low, horrible cutty shots off to the right, just not letting that club go. And this drill with the lead foot pump, honestly, we're booming it, like booming it. This is one of the main fundamentals between good and bad players. We see it over and over again, but we also see it in how people structure their backswing. So we do see golfers structure their backswing in really weak ways, and then they kind of create space on the way down and flip it forward, which relates to these ideas. So they can't let this drill work because they've not set it up correctly on the way back. And if that feels like it might be you, this video's got all the answers to help you conquer that backswing move.